Let's get a quick check of today's headlines, and we start with developing news this morning that Albuquerque police are now investigating claims made by a pair of young girls that a man tried to molest and then kidnap them here at Riverview Park near Golf Course in Paseo del Norte. Brian Maggard says his granddaughter and daughter, who are 9 and 10 years old, were playing in the park just on the other side of a wall in their backyard. A man walked up, the girls say, and grabbed one of them, touched her inappropriately. She went limp and says he dropped her. Then the girls say the man tried to pick up the other girl. She was able to wiggle free. She took off. The girls ran inside and then told Mr. Maggard what happened.
They said that he had ran off laughing after he grabbed them. They were distraught. And it seems like everything's going to turn out okay for them, and hopefully he won't be back.
Scary situation for a dad and a granddad there. Brian Maggard says he got into his car. He drove around the area here looking for the guy, but could not find him. Police are not saying a whole lot about this, but they are investigating. The girls describe that man as 40-ish, white with dark hair. He was wearing glasses and a blue sleeveless workout shirt. Well, we've all seen cops and sheriff's deputies blow through red lights, sometimes, unfortunately, with tragic consequences. Now, new policies being adopted by the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office and Albuquerque Police Department are cracking down, completely eliminating what's called Code 2. That means lights only. Now, cops and deputies have to use their lights and sirens when they speed through a red light, and they better be responding to a life-threatening emergency. If they do, both police and sheriff's deputies say the new policy is following a nationwide trend to try to cut down on lawsuits. Well, forget those parking meters, you know, the ones that Paul Newman cut off in the 60s playing Cool Hand Luke. Well, cut to 2013 now, the city of Albuquerque is installing 21st century parking meters. 40 of these so-called smart meters are now in Nob Hill. They allow drivers to pay to park with the old-fashioned coins if you still carry those with you. Also, you can use your debit and credit cards. They instantly text the city when there's a malfunction, when parking spots are full, and look out. They tell the city how much time is left on each meter. Meter maid's going to be looking for you, and the experts say New Mexico's sunny disposition is going to help save all of us a little bit of dough.
The meters are solar powered. They have a rechargeable battery in them, and they also have 2 solar collectors, one on the front, one on the back.
Nikki here doesn't really like the idea of them being able to text the city and the meter maids when you're running out of time, but the smart meters are already in east part of downtown near the Special Collections Library. They went there in June. Right now the city's using these as part of a pilot program, so for right now the bonus is there's no cost. Let me stress, it is right now. And apparently someone set part of Roswell's controversial horse slaughterhouse on fire. The owner of Valley Meats, Rick De Los Santos, says that on Saturday, someone put some kind of an accelerant on the compressors on his refrigeration units. Those are critical components keeping the plant up and running. This comes after you've probably heard De Los Santos has received a lot of threats from the opponents of the horse slaughterhouse. He says, however, this is taking things to a whole new level.
People that will go, light a fire at your facility, or people that will threaten your life or threaten your kids' life.
Valley Meat says it's going to replace all the damaged refrigeration units this week. That plant, by the way, is set to open up on Monday. This Monday. That is, though, if a judge does not block the opening at a federal court hearing on Friday. News 13 is going to keep you up to date on that. Well, another day, another bear in the city making a food run straight into the radar of residents. Our cameras were there when Game and Fish and Albuquerque police corralled the bear in a backyard near Morris and Comanche. This is 2 miles from the foothills, and it was last night.
Looks like he posed for it. He's got to be huge.
That bear liking the pictures, and yes, he does look big. I mean, take a look. It took 4 guys to carry their bear. Game and Fish shot him with a tranquilizer dart. He landed on one of those bear bags. He is set to be released back into the wild. By the way, just this morning, News 13 is getting reports of another bear on the run in the foothills. Check out our website, KRQE.com, for updates on that. Let me tell you, that bear was a big one. Talking easily a couple 100 pounds there. The drought, unfortunately, still up in the mountains. Not enough food for these guys.
Wow, it's no laughing matter. I mean, this is a really big deal. These bears are just, they're showing up everywhere. And so we hope for their safety, of course, but we also hope for all of your safety. So just please be on the lookout and really take this very seriously. It really is a serious issue.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, the good thing is a lot of the birds that they've seen so far, they're scared of people. As soon as they see people, they run into trees, they run away. That means they're good bears and they're not used to being around people. They're really just looking for some food and water.